Welcome at Paultons Park and welcome to another update from one of our best theme parks in the country as they are preparing for Vikings to land in 2026. Now we'll get some aerial shots and we'll take you around, and a lot has changed over the last couple of weeks. And we start with this building over here which was being done. Of course we don't know whether this is part of the new area or whether this is some kind of storage they're putting in. But the area around here has been completely redone already. Now just an update, obviously Edge, Splash Kingdom and Splash Lagoon open next week for the main season, so they are currently closed. Advertisers closed in fairness. And of course we had exciting news about lodges, which you can see on the channel if you haven't seen that news already. So let's get you some shots now of what's going on in the Viking area. As you can hear, there's a lot of drilling over the back, there's a lot of digging. Work is very much on the way and this whole area is going to change over the next couple of years. Now as we can see, we're up here. Some of the work that is going on, I still forget which way it's going to turn first. There we go, we're going left. Now, a lot of work's ongoing, and actually we talked about pathways last time. It does look like they are going to move the pathway very, very shortly from the entrance we're currently coming to the one down the middle, and that can be sort of seen by the graphics which they're putting up there and the groundwork we're doing, which we did think there would be some sort of walkthrough on it. Other areas have been cleared further. That area down the back there to the right has been cleared much, much further, and obviously over the back of Cobra has been as well. With all that space leading up to the seals being set aside for Vikings. Now we did point out last time, you've just seen it from the top of Magma, that there is a walkway being constructed through here, and the fact they're putting in curbs and things means it's going to be a public one, which probably means they'll shut down the other side very, very soon. But we'll get another look around the other side now and show you the rest of the site. Here is the look of the old go-kart site, and of course I believe it will be this path that closes, maybe not immediately, but certainly as they start to do work around. As you can see, the markers go right down the back for, well, the Viking development. This gives you a full idea of the size of this site. So trampolines used to be here, obviously Dragons Ride used to be here, and it's quite a big site, and you can see the new walkway across the middle which has been put up. Now you can see drainage has been put in, as we can see pipes coming out the other side. I say drainage, it will probably feed other things through potentially as well. But the landscape is already changing here. I mean, you've got to think, we are just over a year away from this area coming to fruition. Now, of course, we don't know what it is. It might not, might not be massive. I have a feeling it's going to be, though. We can see the exterior is changing. I wouldn't mind betting all this is cut off down this bit. There'd be basically nowhere to go. But as you can see here, we did see from the top that actually boardings have been moved back, curbs have been put in. I wouldn't think they're putting curbs in for construction traffic to go through. I think this will be a walkway into the bottom end of the park. I wouldn't mind betting, actually, as they're going through all the effort of doing this, that this will be potentially a walkway into the area once it reopens. Having a portal here right by sort of the entrance area rather than down there would certainly make more sense for Vikings. The routes and landscape are changing here at Paultons Park, but of course that's not it. Stay with us, we're heading over to Ghostly Manor. We want to show you that, it looks incredible, and then we're going to show you some of the new merchandise in the shop. Here is Ghostly Manor, and as you can see, we're not stuck behind a fence because all of this has been done and opened up as we thought. All this has been filled in, the water feature has been finished, although it's not on. Looking incredible. We have lights across the top as well as all the fascia and everything is complete, ready for opening on the 17th of May. But obviously it's inside here, and we will get some wide shots where we can see a little bit better. The pathway, it's not tarmac, it's lovely put together. It really, really is. And as you can see, there's planting going on at the moment, and actually over the back they have put some taller trees, so it will be kind of secluded away from the other area of the park, which is really cool. And then there is the building itself. It just looks magnificent. It really, really does. The attention to detail is something else. You can see the trees going either side. You can see the decor going round and over the top of the archways on the way in. I'd imagine there's a little bit to do on the door. We will zoom in very shortly. I think there's definitely some work to do on there. Lots of models around. There's a lot of landscaping going on. As you can see, there are a couple of frames around as well. I would think they'll be mounted for some kind of either advertisement or information about the ride. But even the little details on the front of the well there, the GM, just look amazing. The whole area is looking fantastic. It really, really is. And the gardening work they're doing, this will come up really, really nicely. Again, it's the first time we've been able to get up real close and have a look at some of the amazing work they've done here. So you just look at the decor. Here you can see what is likely the exit for the ride and perhaps disability entrance as well. Look at that building. And indeed, all down here just looks magnificent. The whole lot just looks magnificent. Wow. And we know there's going to be ambient sound. You can see speakers on the front there. It's actually big speakers in the queue line as well. There is a view of Ghostly Manor. 2 months away from opening. 2 months today from opening. And you can get a good view of what's going on now. And a good look. You can see the speaker there. Look at that. Here's a selection of some of the merchandise for this year. We all asked for pin badges and they are here. Route 83, Flight the Pterosaur, Velociraptor Storm Chaser, which I picked up the other day, and Cyclonator as well. A couple other little bits as well. Magnetic signs, of course, lanyards, cups, teddies, bags, pool bags, lunch boxes, and of course key rings. Cobra, I've got a Tornado Springs one, that's on my keys. And these are really nice. Even for the little rides, it's quite something. Pencil cases, sort of fits the area and the park a little bit better. How good does Ghostly Manor look? I hope there's some merchandise for that. There's some great opportunity for sort of some more adult-based and child-based friendly ones on that real split. I'd love to see. Right, we finish here at Paultons Park with the opening of the car park area. So they have been installing solar panels. This was all under construction last time we were here a couple of weeks ago. This looks complete. I don't know whether they're operational or not, but certainly looks complete on both sides, all open with car park underneath. As you can see, that is disabled parking. And as they've mentioned before, over the back they are installing a tower for phone reception, which I have to say, I think even they know is god awful here. So that's Paultons Park, looking fantastic as always. Can't wait to get on Ghostly Manor, but before then, Edge and Splash Lagoon will open and we'll be back.